Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with a wrestling recap for you this morning. And interestingly enough, cool enough I should say, today's my 200th video on my Jake on the Fly YouTube channel. 200 videos without editing or a script or movie clips, just my gorgeous face. I'm sure it was hard to watch sometimes, but thank you for watching them. Yeah, and yes, I know that last month I kind of rage quit WWE because of their debacle of a Hell in a Cell event. But you know, it's a strong drug, man. I fully expect my family to hold a wrestling intervention for me one day. So yes, I did watch War Games last night, and I will probably be watching Survivor Series tonight, mainly just because to me it's a one match show, man. I gotta see Brock Lesnar versus Rey Mysterio Jr. I gotta see that. I gotta see that match. It's a dream match I didn't know I had to see. And, you know, the first ever Triple Threat Survivor Series match sounds really cool. But anyhow, let's talk about War Games. War Games was last night, live from Chicago, Illinois. Jam-packed arena. And the opening match was the first ever women's War Games match. If you don't know the War Games, it's a giant cage covering two cells next to each other. Two four-person teams. The match cannot end until all 8 people in there. There's 5-minute integrals between each person coming in and brawling. It's a hell of a match. It really is. If you've never seen one, go out of your way to check one out. Last year's was one of the best matches I've ever seen in my life. But this match here, we kick off with Team Ripley, the babyface team of Rhea Ripley, Dakota Kai, Tegan Nox, and Candice LeRae versus the heel team of the NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler, Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, and the UK Women's Champion, Kaylee Ray. Io, oh my God, the ovation Io Shirai got walking out was just booming. You know, yeah, she's so over. She's great. I really love her right now. She's about one of my favorite girls in the company at the moment. Her and LeRae, of course, because they're feuding, blood feud right now. They kick it off. And of course, as things progress, more weapons come in. Kaylee Ray brings in a shitload of weapons. And then when it's Dakota Kai's turn to come into the ring, boom, she turns around and she attacks Tegan Nox. She's the one who apparently attacked Mia Yim before the show. Mia Yim was supposed to be on the team. She got attacked in the back before the show, got hurt. Dakota Kai took her place. Now it looks like Dakota Kai took out Mia Yim and took out Tegan Nox now because, you know, she's jilted for not being first choice on the team. She slams Nox's recently repaired leg, or recently injured leg, at least a dozen times in the steel door. They had like these waiting cages on the stage. And the whole time Shayna Baszler was just laughing her ass off over in the heel cage. So finally the match does begin, but because of, you know, the betrayal and because of the girl getting attacked, it's 4-on-2. Lots of craziness, lots of great stuff. Bianca Belair does a Skrilla press slam. There's a reverse hurricane run off the top rope. The absolute most terrifying moment of the whole night, of this match, was Io Shirai doing a moonsault off the top of the cage onto Belair and Candice LeRae. I will never, ever diss her moonsault again. That was terrifying. I thought the woman died. Thankfully, she's alright. The finish came about when Rhea Ripley, who had been handcuffed earlier in the match, is able to handcuff herself to Shayna Baszler to get out of the Kimura lock, turn into a pump handle slam onto the steps, and get the cover. Now, you could argue that having the baby faces win here at a 4-on-2 disadvantage kind of buries your heels, but I don't think I'm both with two of the heels walking out still champion, and with Io putting on a star-making performance, and even Bianca still. It's like, it's surprising and maybe even bad booking to have the heels lose that one. But I'm not going to say anybody walked out of that match looking bad. That was a hell of a match. Next up, I should point out there's only 4 matches this night. Next up was a triple threat #1 contender match between Pete Dunne, Killian Dane, and Damien Priest. And the winner of that match was going to fight Adam Cole for the NXT World Title tonight at Survivor Series. So, this match, I don't know, I don't want to say it was rushed. I guess if that's what it was. It kind of felt rushed to me. It had a decent length. It was Spot City Heaven. Had a Tower of Doom. I loved when Killing Dane hit the Razor's Edge. Killing Dane got hit with the Razor's Edge by Damien Priest. Uh, Great finish. Dane hits a running senton onto Priest. Pete Dunne drops on his back, trying to get a sleeper hold on him. Priest is still down. Dane stands back up. Hits a second one with Dunne on his back onto Priest. And Dunne just lets go, kicks Dane out of the ring, and covers Priest, and wins the match. Steals the win. This is a sneaky one, sis. But, another good match, even though I guess it did feel a little rushed for me. Next up is a grudge match between Finn Balor and the original Matt Riddle. Again, I like this match. Lots of back and forth, lots of hard hitting, lots of guys kind of throwing shade at other folks. There's a jackhammer, and the finish itself was Balor hitting the paradigm shift, Dean Ambrose's new move to win the match. Now, I forgot he did that to Johnny Gargano a few weeks ago. I guess he's using that as his new finisher too. But yeah, Finn Balor gets a very obvious, but at the same time much needed first win on NXT. Main event time: the men's War Games match. It will be the Undisputed Era, which is the team of the NXT Tag Champions Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, the North American Champion Roderick Strong, and the NXT World Champion Adam Cole, baby, against the team of Dominik Dijakovic, almost called him Donovan Dijak, but Dominik Dijakovic, Keith Lee, Tommaso Ciampa, and a mystery partner. It's hellacious. It starts out strong and badass. Ciampa walks straight to the ring. Roderick Cole gets in there, and the Undisputed Era, they're like really dressed uniform tonight. Green and gold and black, all four of them. There's high spots, there's badasses, more tables and tables and tables and tables come in, and weapons, and chairs, oh my. And then, it gets down to the countdown. Who's the eighth man? Who's the mystery man? And it's Kevin Owens, KO. And once again, what a hellacious ovation. You guys say he might be about the most popular babyface in the company right now. A match between him and Brock Lesnar in the future might be a no-brainer. Anyhow, Owens comes in, and it's a ball of fire. The match officially starts now, and yeah, fuckers going through tables left and right. Dijakovic and Keith Lee try this gin jack in a air spot where they they run and go to throw Roderick Strong over the top rope onto the other guys, but it's botched in kind of a scary way. Strong gets clipped on the ropes, and it's just a scary looking. It's clearly botched, but it didn't look like anybody got hurt. Then comes to the finish sequence. Oh my god. Roderick Strong gets chokeslammed through a table. Then Kyle O'Reilly, I think maybe it was Bobby Fish, gets power bombed off the top rope through a table. And then the other guy gets frog splashed through a table, and everyone is fucking down in the table debris, while Adam Cole and Tommaso Ciampa are fighting on the top of the cage with two tables on the mat. And this is the most terrifying spot of the night. Ciampa gets him up in a Celtic Cross, the old Fit Finlay move, and drops him off the top of the cage, through both men crashing through both tables, and because of the mechanics of the move, Ciampa's already on him, on top of him, and the referee counts 3, and it is mercifully over. Holy shit! What a great match. 4 matches, 4 great matches. It's a great show. It's an A+ wrestling show. Can they keep the momentum up with the NXT versus Raw versus SmackDown? Since Fox has gotten involved, and since NXT's gotten a push, WWE's gotten interesting, sure. But, I don't know. Still got the, that fucking Hell in a Cell pissed me off, man. They should just retire the gimmick if they're not going to treat it right. Anyhow, this was great, and I should say one thing. I didn't get to see AEW's Full Gear from a few weeks ago, but I did catch that main event. The Kenny Omega Dean Ambrose match was madness. It was psychotic. It was hellacious. It was brutal. It was almost unwatchable. It was so goddamn violent. And I gotta point out, despite thumbtacks and barbed wire and mouse traps and all the other shit they used in that match, nobody bladed, which had me sitting there thinking, here you go, Vince. You can do these matches without all the fucking blood. You just need ultra violence. Anyhow, yeah, that's my review. I hope y'all like it. Like, share, subscribe, do all this stuff. I gotta get to work. 200 videos, y'all. I have no idea why I'm still doing this. I guess I like it. Anyhow, I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.